This week,
we celebrate our girls basketball seniors.
author Matt De La Pena visits MCHS.
Prom is right around the corner.
Sophomores celebrate their words.
And we welcome the season of love.
All of that and more
on the Warrior Weekly.
Good morning, Warriors, and welcome to this week's edition of the Warrior Weekly, presented by Warrior Student Media. I'm Jack Fisher.
And I'm Lee McClellan. This week, an author makes his presence known at MCHS. We head to Gipper, and we celebrate the season of love.
But first, our girls basketball team and their celebrated seniors who dedicated their last year of high school to the team.
Last Wednesday, McHenry High School honored the seniors on the girls' varsity basketball team for senior night. This event was a great way to cap off the end of the girls' basketball season and congratulate the seniors on their hard work. Coach John Lunkenheimer guided the team and made sure they worked hard throughout the season.
Overall, we have a young team, but I think spirits are pretty good. We still are having fun competing. That game we played really hard. That's what's important.
The team had a strong bond and made memories throughout the season both on and off the court. Seniors Ellie Ahrens and Aaron Nothdorf enjoyed taking part in a pregame ritual with the team.
I've had a lot of favorite memories. I really like dancing and singing with everyone before our games, but we also had a really good game against South on a Friday night. Lots of student section. We pulled out a win. It was really fun to celebrate with my team and then with my school afterwards.
My favorite memory is when we play music and dance in the locker room before home games, because it gets everyone really pumped up and it gets us really excited and ready to play the game.
Senior night commemorates the hard work of the seniors on the team from throughout the seasons. The McHenry community goes out of their way to make the seniors feel special during senior night. Even though this has been the final basketball season for the senior girls, the impact it left on them will not be forgotten and the bonds they formed remain strong. Ahrens and her team supported each other and made a strong connection with one another.
It means a lot. I've been here all 4 years and it's changed every year, but this last team was really great. It's really great to just create a bond with people, whether you win or lose, how the team's doing, everyone has your back, and I do know all these girls are my great friends and they would always support me no matter what.
Thank you to the senior girls on their hard work this season, and good luck to them in the future. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we are Colin Chanowski, Gavin Larrick, Emmanuel Sanchez, and Coco Levesque.
Now, each year, Writers Week is highlighted by an author visiting MCHS.
Author of Mexican White Boy, Matt De La Pena, told his story about his upbringing and his writing process this last Thursday.
Last Thursday, MCHS had the opportunity to have author Matt De La Pena visit the school for Writers Week. All English classes were required to attend between periods 1 through 4. This visit introduced students to his career as a writer and as a New York Times bestselling author. Mrs. Gina Namakudis explains why she believes the author visit is beneficial for students.
I think that it's just kind of motivational to hear someone else's thought process and how they came to the career that they're in, and also just to hear other people's struggles. So writing is never easy, and having a blank page is difficult, but to hear professionals kind of share the struggle and their process, just I feel like would help kids as they write their essays too.
Junior Kate Mines explains why she believes that MCHS should continue holding author visits at the school.
I really do think that they should keep doing this because it opens up more opportunity for students to learn. And if someone wants to become an author or a writer, or even if they just don't know what they're doing, I feel like it's very crucial for them to have.
Becoming an author isn't easy. It takes a lot of hard work and determination. Mr. Matt De La Pena gives some advice to young writers who might be considering this career path.
The most important thing you can do when you're young is just write for fun. Don't think about publishing. Don't worry about that stuff. That can come later. But you really do understand how you think when you write about something. So often I don't know what a story is about until I finish. But even with an essay, I used to not like essays when I was young. Now I love essays because I know what I can do with the essay. And my favorite part is when I discover what I think while I'm writing the essay.
The author visit was a huge success. Thank you to everyone that helped put it together, and thank you to Mr. Matt De La Pena for giving students the opportunity to learn more about what it's like to be an author. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Allie Casey, Kylie Janowski, and Emily Ostrander.
Next, prom season is right around the corner, and it's one of the most busiest times of the year for this store. Warrior Student Media has the story.
As we enter second semester, the prime time for prom dress purchases is in full swing. GIR Prom, located in Crystal Lake, is the top local destination where many say yes to the dress.
I'd say we have so many options for everyone. No matter what you're looking for, you're probably going to leave here with a dress. Our staff is really, really nice, and they know what they're doing, so if you tell them what you're looking for, they're going to be able to find you something.
GIR's dress and try-on purchase process is unique, including a registry to ensure no two people from the same school wear the same dress, making it the ideal place to shop.
So when you get here, you're gonna fill out a ticket, and then you're gonna write down all the dresses you want to try on, and then someone's gonna take you back to your dressing room, and you're gonna try on all the dresses. And if you don't find any you like right away, your sales consultant can pull you more, so you are guaranteed to find the right dress. And then there's also a registration, and you can only have one of a kind dress, so no one else will have the same dress as you as your dance, which is good.
Enjoying the job, employees' positive attitudes reflect in everything they do, providing a positive atmosphere where customers will have a blast.
I'd say the best part is probably just the girls I work with. I work with 50 teenagers, and sounds like a nightmare, but it's really fun, and I love coming to work, and I just work with my friends pretty much. I feel it's also really rewarding to help girls find their prom dress. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but I feel a lot of girls leave here really happy, which is cool.
GIR's dress selection is extensive with a variety of styles and colors, so customers are guaranteed to go home with a dress that makes them feel happy and confident.
The atmosphere is definitely upbeat, and everyone's always in a good mood to be here. No one's dreading to be here. No one wants to not try on dresses because there's always a lot of people here. The music is always upbeat, and all our workers are always in a good mood.
Be sure to make your prom purchases soon, as MCHS's prom is approaching on April 26th. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Riley Byron, Alyssa Thomas, Maggie Machoshik, and Maddie Spencer.
February is Black History Month. The Black Student Union will be hosting a free showing of Get Out in the Warrior Room today after school. There will be snacks and drinks for purchase.
Now, Writers Week is capped off by the Sophomore Poetry Slam, where two students earn the crown of the Poetry Slam champion.
Last Friday, the annual McHenry Poetry Slam was held in the auditorium. The event pitted the best poems written by the sophomore class against each other to determine the Poetry Slam champion. Competition judge Miss Gina Namakudis explains what makes their writing so important.
Well, writing is an outlet for so many to process where they are in the world at that moment, and to share it is so powerful because it's so impactful to find how your voice can impact others, and the response from others is just really empowering.
Other than being a competition, the Poetry Slam is a way for students to open up and express themselves to their peers.
I hope they are able to see other people's perspectives and what they're going through, and also offer encouragement for the writing process and just this journey that we're all on.
The annual Poetry Slam forced the sophomore class to look inward and create meaningful pieces of writing about their own personal experience. This year's winner, Lily Kosher, explains who and what inspired her writing.
I've always liked writing, but this particular poem, I feel very strongly about feminism, those kind of things, and personally I have had things happen to me in my past that really inspired my writing in this poem today. And it's really for the generations of women who have had to go through the same thing that I have. I looked some people in the eye when I said things about ridiculing and making fun of other people. I really hope that those kids particularly feel it in their soul in a way that people are affected by their actions, although they might think that they are not.
Kosher's crowning of Poetry Slam champ took the young writer by surprise. She reminisces on the moment her name was called.
I couldn't believe it because I had people sitting next to me that were oh, you're gonna win first place, oh, you're gonna win, as I didn't get called for third or second. And then I just saw the title of my poem and I leapt up and I ran. I'm not a runner, but I ran across the stage and I just I'm still shaking, so.
Congratulations to Lily Kosher and all who participated in this year's Poetry Slam. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly were Alex Julio, Rylan Davis, Carter Neiman, and Caden Bunting.
Finally, do you feel that? Love is in the air.
And tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Warrior Student Media dives into how MCHS celebrates the loveliest time of the year.
Tomorrow, February 14th, MCHS has found ways to spread the love, with LASA selling Crush Pops, Key Club handing out flowers, and the Rent Team giving out hearts. MCHS has found ways to incorporate love into our regular school day.
I think we it's some people view it as kind of a Hallmark holiday, right? So no matter what you think of it, right? It is an opportunity to make sure you let people know that you care about them, right? And so I think that we attempt to do that very well, right? I mean, we have groups that are going to sell the lasso selling crush, right? The pop, hopefully selling some candy. We gave away candy and teddy bears, allowed people to express their emotions. And I think it's hard, though. I think it's hard for people to really tell you how they feel, right? It's not comfortable for everybody, right? And I want to make that comfortable for people, right? Tell people you love them, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Junior Lorelai Galavicius DJs the Daddy-Daughter dance that the McHenry Rec Center hosts at the freshman campus each year. She explains why DJing the dance with her dad makes her feel special.
I always thought it was kind of special because we were the ones providing like the songs, like for them to have the moments. So I think it was pretty cool that we gave them that.
Dr. Jeff Prickett explains the meaning behind the hearts on the cafeteria doors.
The meaning of the hearts is our word of the month. The Renaissance team here comes up with a word every month. So this month happens to be cherish. I mean, we could have picked love or hearts or something to do with Valentines Day, but we're like, what about cherish? Like, what do you cherish? What moments, what people, what opportunities do you cherish? And let's have kids come down. We first thought, well, should it be a contest? Should it be whatever? But we just thought, let's just go down to the lunch periods, have kids fill out hearts. What do they cherish? Didn't know what we would get, but we got a ton. And so we just decided to decorate the cafeteria doors with the hearts to show people, like, what do you cherish? And there's some really good ones up there.
That's awesome. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Be on the lookout during your lunch periods for crush pops and cake pops being sold by Warrior Chef and Lasso. Reporting for the Warrior Weekly, we're Ari Juarez, Emberlyn Carlson, and McKenna Harvey.
You're our Valentine Warriors.
Well, that's all for today's show. Be sure to follow the Warrior Weekly on all social media platforms, including Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
For Lee McCullen and all Warrior Student Media, I'm Jack Fisher. Have a great week, Warriors.